And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look here at the visitors. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got the Prodigy. He's out there with the Prodigy. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot manning the middle. They've got Jones. Falls out there with Hawkins. Then it's Jones. And it's Castillo in at the point. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Hawkins. Shoots. It's hauled in by Queen. A floater. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Jones looking for an opening. Hawkins with it. Fall passes to Jones. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots. Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Palmer. Here's Queen. Off with the layup. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the left wing. Here's Fall. This game in 13. Can't connect from short range.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
The Prodigy's shot is good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Outside, Jones. Takes a 3. Stephens pulls it in. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Palmer passes to Stevens. Here's Queen. Pass to Stephens. 4 on the clock. From downtown. Good on the triple.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Here is Hawkins. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Jones, the pass to Fall. Inside. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here is Hawkins. They can't stop the run with that one.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Gillespie. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Pass to Hawkins. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And he drives in. A prodigy. No good. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Hawkins. And they call an illegal screen here. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, this percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Here's Gillespie. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Now here's Jones. 7-point differential. McDaniel to pass to Fall. Jones dishes to Jones. To halt the run. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
The prodigy, he's checked in for Jones. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. Take a look at the prodigy. You know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
To the wing right side. Here's McDaniel. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And it's good for 2.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
There's the pick. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Fall. Jones with it from outside the arc. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. With the crossover. Second chance effort. And another shot. Stephens can't get it to go.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Lets it go. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 made. Here's Jones. The shot misses. 33% here in the first quarter. Pass to Gillespie. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Jones. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Manning. His 3-pointers off the mark. gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's McDaniel. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And now a quick review at the numbers for the prodigy. He's averaging about 19 points per, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
A prodigy, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Manning. Outside, Jones. 5 on the clock. Here's Manning. Here's McDaniel. Drops in the tray. McDaniel's got 5 now.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Stephens. His last outing with 20 points. Pass to Queen. Fall with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
McDaniel, no good. Go. Gillespie, the pass to Stevens. Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Hawkins. There's a screen. Here's the prodigy. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jones, the pass to McDaniel. Outside, Jones. For the 3. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Stephens. A minute 20 left to play here in the first. Here's Queen. Here's Gillespie. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. He has 5. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's McDaniel. He's got 5. Pass to Manning. Outside, Jones. Down low, here's McDaniel, and that comes off the assist by Jones. And it's 7 points for the prodigy. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's the prodigy. No good on that one. Excellent D that time from Jones. Shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. 24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Screen by Jones. Here's Manning, and he banks in the layup.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's the prodigy. Scoreless thus far. Here's the screen.
First personal foul, 3rd team foul. Shooting for the away team. Alfred at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Good on both. And it looks like they are Going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one.
The previous play is under review.
Process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And that does it for the first quarter. They're up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
So it's the visitors now. It's a 5-point game. We've got Pierce. Prodigy is out there with the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy, and it's the Prodigy in at the 2 spot. Here's McDaniel. 23 points his last outing. And it's good off the back rim and in. McDaniel's got 9.
And no one really crashing down on the backside. A breakdown defensively.
Passed along. Here's the Prodigy, defended by Jones. Clock at 6. The Prodigy passes to Palmer. Over Manning. Palmer no good. Thinking about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Here's McDaniel. Inside, here's the Prodigy, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Palmer. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The shot by Long, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Manning, drilled from 6 feet.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Murphy passes to Palmer. Here's Long. Pass to Murphy. Goes up to the stripe. And Jones pulls it down. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's McDaniel. 9 points in the game so far. With his first shot attempt, Jones, no luck. Gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Murphy passes to Long. Back to Murphy. Can they get it? Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Right side, Jones. Pass to McDaniel. Back to Jones. Here's McDaniel. This one for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pierce feeling it out a bit. Here's the Prodigy, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The Prodigy's got 7.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Jones. 8 points his last outing. Pass to McDaniel. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
If he passes to Palmer. Here's the prodigy. To the inside. Here's Pierce. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
That one falls.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now, here is Murphy. No scoring in this one. Here's the pass to the prodigy. Pass to Murphy. Takes the 3. The prodigy with the rebound. Gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's McDaniel. Rebound by Long. Gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to the prodigy. Poke loose. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
The second most votes in the Eastern Conference have gone his way. He'll be a starter for sure.
And that's a byproduct of not just his talent, but of the effort he's put in this season. Nobody works harder than this guy.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Here's Long. Still yet to score. And it's in there.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Being at a decent 44% clip here. Here's McDaniel. 14 points for him. Steffens pulls it in. Steffens got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Gillespie. Here's the prodigy. He lobs it up. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Weems gone 2 of 4 from the field. Here's McDaniel. Here's Castillo. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
He's off on the first. Jones checked in for McDaniel. And the second free throw, good. Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Gillespie, the pass to Stevens. There's the pick. Beyond the arc. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Here's Castillo. No good on the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The prodigy, he's checked in for Jones.
Number 30, David. Number 30.
Gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Steffens. There's the triple. A prodigy with the rebound. Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. And here they come. On Thursday, they'll host the Boston Celtics. Then on Saturday, they head out on the road to face the Golden State Warriors.
And you know for that Hornets matchup, it's not going to be a picnic, but they know heading in, it's a game you got to get excited for as a player. It can be a big statement taking down one of the top teams in the East.
Here's the prodigy. His last outing, he had 8 points. They set the screen. Kept alive. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. The prodigy's got his second bucket of the night.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
And it's Gillespie missing. Gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Here's Fall, and he uses the glass on the layup. Fall's got his first bucket of the night.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound on the possession.
Steffens can't get it to go. 1:32 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Hawkins. Kicks it out to Jones. No good with the triple.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Queen. Here's Stevens. Misses and the dry spell continues.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Here's Gillespie. He's got 5. Stevens, the pass to Queen. They set the pick. Here's Palmer. Fall with the rebound.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Now here's Jones. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Fall can't hit. Gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. The prodigy passes to Stevens. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Hawkins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. No good that time. And so that brings the first half to a close. They lead by 6. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the visiting team.
I got to see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Jones is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Jones, and it's Fall in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the paint, here's Queen. No good, shot missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
You've got the Prodigy. The Prodigy is out there with the Prodigy. And it's Queen in at the center position. Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. Jones. Steffens pulls it in. Steffens got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Gillespie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for the away team. Gillespie. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. There's a good screen. Outside, Jones. Pass to Fall. Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. It doesn't go for him. 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
It's Hawkins on the wing. The 3 doesn't go for him.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Pass to Steffens. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Steffens got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And not where he earns his money, that 3-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Outside, Jones. Hawkins with it. Still without a basket. The Prodigy with the rebound. The Prodigy's got his 4th rebound in this one.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Jones, the pass to Hawkins. Back to Jones. Pass to Hawkins. Screen by Jones. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
check out the stats for the prodigy. How's the last month of basketball been for him? And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And yeah, he's one of the better steal guys in the league, constantly getting his hands in there. And as a ball handler, you have to respect him at all times. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Shooting for the away team. Queen taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Fall. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Hawkins. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Gillespie. Gillespie's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half. That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Queen. He's got 7. Pass to Palmer. On the wing, and he can't bank that one in.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Hawkins. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. There's the screen. Here's Queen. Out to the right wing. For 3. Steffens, good. Steffens got 11 points.
You're kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Jones, the pass to Castillo. Back to Jones. Pass to Hawkins. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 9.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to the prodigy. And there's the drive. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
They set the pick to the inside. Fall. It's hauled in by Queen. Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. The prodigy passes to Palmer. Here's Queen. 7 points in the game. Here's Stevens. Misses the three.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Misses the baby hook. 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Here's the Prodigy, and the layup's good off the glass. Castillo the pass to Fall. Outside, Jones gets the three-pointer to Fall. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Queen. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Steffens, defended by Jones. Lets it go from deep. Steffens can't get it to go. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Back to Jones. It's Hawkins on the wing. It's Jones on the wing. Here's the screen. Pass to Hawkins. Lets it go from the wing. A Prodigy with the rebound. The Prodigy's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Castillo the pass to Hawkins. Here's Fall. Pass to Jones. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Gillespie. Gillespie's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Steffens. Puts up a three. Nailed from three-point land. Steffens got 9 points here in the second half. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. And you take a look at this home team. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And the home team has possession, leading by 5. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. The tray. It's hauled in by Gillespie. Gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's Gillespie. He has 7, just 4 to shoot. Oh, that's blocked. And they're on the break. Here's Fall, defended by Pierce. Fall passes to McDaniel. Here's the Prodigy, no good with the layup. 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Pass to Gillespie. Shoots from 12. That one, no good. A pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's McDaniel. The Prodigy with the rebound. Here's Gillespie. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Rice. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the away team, Rice. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Both free throws good from Rice. And the home team has possession. It's a three-point game. Here's McDaniel. 14 points for him. Lets it go with a three. Buries it from three-point range. McDaniel's got 17. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 6. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Prodigy is up there with the Prodigy. Then it's McDaniel. And there's the Prodigy. Launches a three. McDaniel, no good. The ball poorly, just 28%. Here's Long. Pass to Rice. 5 to shoot. Here's the Prodigy. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's the Prodigy. Here's Manning. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Manning's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Rice, no good. Thing has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. McDaniel, the pass to the Prodigy. Out left to the wing. Here's McDaniel. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the call will go against the Prodigy.
Number 30.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Long. Clock at 6. Rice kicks to Long. Off target with his three. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. From past the arc. McDaniel, no good. Gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Rice. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. And the three off target. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Just 26% out there, a terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Off target at the rim. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's McDaniel. That shot, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Manning, the pass to McDaniel. Drives to the hoop. And it's Rice with the rebound.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
They get it back. Here's Reese. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Just 34% from the floor. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Manning. Here's McDaniel. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
The Prodigy passes to Pierce. Here's the Prodigy. The jump hook and off the glass. That one's good. Gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Teams changing it up here. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thanks, David. Pass to Jones. Here is Hawkins. Here's Castillo. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
They set the pick. Here's the Prodigy. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
It's Hawkins on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Castillo from outside, off the mark. Being only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Stephens can't get it to go.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities. And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Stephens. The Prodigy passes to Gillespie. Can't cash in from close range. Getting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Pass to Queen. Plays it up and banks it in.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Outside, Jones. Here's Fall. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Palmer. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Fall with the rebound. Gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Jones. They could use a bucket, and he sinks the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Stephens over Jones. And off the front, and in it goes. Stephens got 11 points here in just the second half. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Pass to Jones from deep. And the three ball is good. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Pulls it from the elbow. Stephens, good.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here is Hawkins. 8 feet away. A Prodigy with the rebound. The Prodigy's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Stephens. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Good work defensively by Jones. Back to Jones. Lets the three fly. It's good from long range.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And it's blocked. .110 left to play here in the fourth. And the layup falls.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. They set the pick. It's Hawkins on the wing. Here's Castillo. Offline with his three.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Here's the Prodigy. Count that one.
35. Assist from Stevens.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Gillespie. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
"19 seconds left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your home team, Castillo. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Launches it. No good there.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game.